Hello and welcome or welcome back. For today, I have a little video I already teasered a while ago while I was talking about my trip to New York. So today's video is about the, let's call it culture shocks in New York. Um, yes, so there were a few things where we were like, what? That's totally different than from Germany. So I just want to talk a little bit about it. The first thing was we were waiting on a street for the traffic light to change to green, and there were no cars on the street. So we were waiting for the traffic light to change to green while no car was waiting on the street. And on the opposite side from the street were two police officers. And they were like, why do we waiting? Why don't cross the street when no car is coming? And we were like, you can do this? You're allowed to do this? And they were, yeah, yes. And it's just in Germany, it's not allowed. If the light is red and you cross and a police officer sees you, you have to pay for it. So if it's green, it's no problem. You can cross. But if it's red and there is no car, you can't cross. It's not allowed. So I don't know how much it is you have to pay, but yeah, if someone sees you, you have to pay. And that was the first culture shock, especially because police officer were like, you you should be clever enough to not run in front of a car. But in Germany, that's no, you can't do this. Then the next thing was we we were going through the streets, and like everywhere you smelled weed. So there, like everywhere, someone was smoking weed, and even in our apartment, you can you could smell it through the windows. And in Germany, there is no permission. Weed is still illegal here. Well, it's about to change a little bit, so it's it's small doses are going to be legal here and for adults, but at the moment it's still a no-no. So, and I don't like the smell, so it's there was a little I didn't like it. And then we were we were traveling we were going to the Central Park. So we were in the Central Park and we were talking with a guy who had a few tables with chess sets on them, so you can play chess. And he was like, you can just grab your things, put it there, and have your little shop or your little place where you can enjoy chess, you can sell something, so you can just set it up. Well, in Germany, it's a total other thing. So, a totally other thing. So, you have to get permission for you to set up this shop, this chess stand. You have to get permission from the government, and it's a lot of paperwork. You need permission for everything. And we also talked a little bit with this guy, and we were like, yes, we have in Germany, we have health insurance from the government. So yes, we pay from the salary we get. We pay, but we have always a health care. And in America, it's up to you if you need one or don't need one. And also, I've heard that the bills, the health bills, so for hospital and so, are really expensive in America. I can't um, say it from my point. I haven't experienced it, so I don't know that for sure. It's just what I was told. And yeah, that's what I was. But in Germany, it's mostly covered from the health insurance, so you don't have to pay a lot of money for healthcare. And you also can go to the doctor whenever you need it and don't have to say, "Ooh, that costs a lot and that costs too much." But well, we are straying off. So on to the next topic. Topic. It's about food. There was two things I was surprised, or I had this moment where I was like, "Oh, now it makes sense." And that's not to offend anyone. But we were like on the first day in the evening, we were ordering pizza. And we took a bite and we were like, that's sugary, that's really sweet. And not like the pizza we know. It was really, really sweet. And the guys who were with us liked it, so they totally ate it. But girls were like, no, that's too sweet. We don't like it. And that's something we stumbled upon a lot. So we were like, bread. Bread has. I I was um, comparing it with the German one. It has like 6 times the sugar in it. If you're a so there where we could buy it, we had like one that wasn't that sweet, but like bread was like really really sweet. And also we had buy sausages because we wanted some to eat, and we tasted them and they were like, why are they so sweet? And they tasted like sugar. And in our sausages in Germany, there's the sugar is not that much of the taste, so it's not the the only thing you taste. You have the sausage, so the meat you taste, not the sugar. That was really surprising. And then I also was like, now it makes sense that it's a lot more difficult for young Americans, so like teenagers and so, to eat healthy. If in everything is sugar that much, then of course your taste is like oriented to the sugar. Well, it was a little aha moment. That was a German word. Uh, well, it was very enlightening. So, and also a second thing to food, it was like we had this little market shop I don't know how you would call it. And it had vegetables and fruits, but it was expensive and it was very mm, not the quality or not the amount or there were like apples who weren't ripe at all. And so it's completely different from Germany, where you get fruits and vegetables in every market, and it's not that expensive. Of course, some things are more expensive depending on where they're from, but a lot of the food or a lot of the vegetables and fruits are not that expensive, even if they're like super high quality, and at the most time the prices are to bear. Yes, so these are the my main points I had in mind. I'm just thinking if there was anything else. I don't have any other points, and so I would say this is the end of today's video. You can subscribe or like or do nothing of both. And you can also contact me via Discord or Instagram, and we can chat in any of my languages as long as I can chat and have a little language exchange or something like it. Or just talk a little bit about the differences in our countries. Well, then see you next time. Bye.